I love my main camera, which is the Olympus, but sometimes I haven't got the camera with me, or sometimes I just want to play around with my phone. Oh, you've looked at these clip-on lenses before. Although they're great, the mechanism for clipping them on is not that great. And also you have a problem with lighting. However, today's sponsor of this video, Apexel, has sent over their macro fill light system, and this may fix all of the issues that I complain about when it comes to clip-on macro lenses for your phone. So Apexel have sent over their macro fill light, and they are today's video sponsor, so I want to thank them for supporting the channel. And what we have here is a system for being able to clip on a macro lens to your phone, but it also acts as a fill light as well. So some of the tech specs that are on the box here is it'll fit onto a phone width of 50 to 90 millimeters. Got 1/4 inch thread, a cold shoe, and an M17 thread. The M17 thread is the thread for clipping the actual lens onto it. It has 2 watts of power and has a color temperature of 2700 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvin with 3 brightness levels. Color rendering index is 95 plus with a brightness of 250 lux at ½ meter. The charging interface is a USB-C and the lithium battery is 350 milliamps. Let's take a look in here now. So we have instructions. I like IKEA instructions. Off the bat, comes in a nice hard case. That is great to see, because quite often I take these lenses with me when I'm out in the field doing my macro videos for YouTube, and the 100mm Apexel lens I do take with me sometimes just float around, so having a nice case is very good for putting it into your bag, because generally I do just throw stuff into my bag. In the box we have charging cable, cleaning cloth. These are standoff, so if it doesn't quite fit your phone you can put these on to help fit it. But more importantly, we have the 100mm lens from Apexel and their macro fill light system. Let me show you around this system. Again, it's from Apexel. There is a link in the description if you're interested to go and have a look at this. What we have at the front, we have the fill light. Looks like it's got a little bit of diffusion on it. Whether that's good enough, I don't know. We'll soon test that out. We have a cold shoe, so if you've got any accessories that you want to put on, again, we can do that. And we have the power on button and then an up down type button, which is just a selector button. So let's put this onto our phone. Let's take a look. So I've said before, I love the clip-on lenses, the macro lenses for phones, but the way they clipped on was always something I disliked. Now I am still rocking the iPhone 12 Pro. I haven't upgraded. I don't know if I'll upgrade to the 15. Not too sure if I will, but I would still use these lenses on the 15 Pro. And the reason for that would be, if I do upgrade to the 15 Pro, I want to use that 48 megapixel main camera. When you go into the macro mode on the phone, although it does work good, you are bumping down to a 12 megapixel wide angle lens, so it'd be interesting trying these on the newer phones, but for now I'm still got my 12 Pro. So we're going to place this into our phone. Now the middle section here slides up and down, so all we got to do is put our phone into there. And if you notice, they've got like this clamping system where even if you got buttons there, the actual clamp is not touching the button. That's a great feature, because quite often when you get these like mobile phone clamps, they hit the buttons and they can set off your camera or start recording, or even just restart your phone altogether. So all I'm going to do now is just line this up with my main camera. There we go. Like that. So what we do now is we will take our lens and we will screw that on. I love that it screws on, because that means it's not going to accidentally fall off. That's another bonus feature. Okay, and we're going to press and hold the power on button to pair it on, and there we go. That is pretty cool, and it's quite solid if you look. Let's shake it about a bit. It's not going anywhere. One thing I do like about these Apexel lenses as well, they got a great working distance as well. So what we can do, we can hold the option button here, but we can press this button to adjust the brightness. There's 3 levels. To be honest with you, I can hardly tell any difference between the brightness. And we can quick press the power on button to change the color temperature. So what I would do in this case is I'm going to get my color chart. This is the X-Rite color checker. This is what I use to calibrate my lights and the camera when I'm doing video. I'm going to place that over there now. I'm just going to press the button. So you can see there it's a little bit orange. So I'm going to press it again. It's very orange now. And I would say This option is probably the nearest one I'm going to get to a correct white balance from my phone. But enough jibber jabber. You're not interested in all that. What you're interested in is the practical use of this and the results from this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this macro fill light from Apexel. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to do some photography. I'm going to do some videography as well on this. I'll come back in a moment and I will give you my verdict on this macro fill light from Apexel. So as you can see from the examples, this macro fill light set will give you good results on your mobile phone. A great little piece of gear if you want to start getting into macro photography and you don't have dedicated gear. In some situations you will get reflections from the lights. It's very similar to a macro ring light with the LEDs. It's like Marmite, you either like it or you don't like it. I personally don't like that, so I moved myself into positions where I wouldn't get reflections, or if it was unavoidable, I'd just turn off the fill light. But this macro fill light set from Apexel is a great little piece of kit and I absolutely love it. I want to thank Apexel for sending over their macro fill light for me to take a look at, but that's where I shall leave this video. I want to thank you for getting to the end of this one, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for sticking to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, then please subscribe and click the like button. It really does help out the channel. I want to thank my Patreon supporters for their continued support in supporting me and this channel. If you're interested in joining Patreon, then check in the description below this video for a link to Patreon. If you want to continue watching my macro journey, then click one of the videos in front of you now.